I pay child support? How? If my ex-wife is destroying my name and I can't work, how can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
R. Kelly's rise was meteoric, but his fall was disgraceful. At one time, Kelly was one of the most successful and popular singers and songwriters in R&B. But he became one of the most well-known examples of a celebrity using his power to take advantage of others, and as a result, he was convicted of 9 counts and was sentenced to 30 years in prison because of it. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most eerie symbols of his downfall, an abandoned mansion that once rang with his music and laughter, along with the cars left behind, his dwindling net worth, and much more. But before we explore the mysteries of this forgotten estate, let's take a step back and retrace the path of Kelly's glittering career, his luxurious lifestyle, and the legal troubles that eventually brought it all crashing down. So fasten your seatbelt and get ready for a journey from chart-topping hits to chilling legal battles, all tied to the eerie emptiness of this abandoned mansion. The rise and fall of R. Kelly. R. Kelly, the American singer, songwriter, actor, and record producer, was once a dominant force in the music industry, celebrated for his smooth R&B vocals and string of chart-topping hits. At the height of his career, his net worth was estimated to be in the tens of millions, possibly even reaching $100 million. However, by October 2024, his fortunes had taken a drastic turn, with a reported net worth of -$2 million. Kelly rose to fame in the early 1990s with his debut solo album, 12 Play. His knack for producing hit after hit made him a household name, with songs like Bump and Grind, I Believe I Can Fly, and If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time becoming R&B anthems. His talent earned him the titles King of R&B and R&B Pied Piper, and his influence spanned the globe, with nearly 40 million albums sold in the U.S. alone and an additional 54 million sold worldwide. Over the course of his career, Kelly earned 24 Grammy nominations, winning 3, and accumulated 110 awards from 274 nominations at various prestigious events like the BET Awards, American Music Awards, and BMI Awards. His collaborations with other artists, such as Kirk Franklin on Lean on Me, further cemented his place in music history. R. Kelly's rise to fame was meteoric, but his personal life has been overshadowed by controversy and legal troubles that have left a stain on his legacy. Despite his once celebrated career, which saw him at the top of the R&B world with multiple chart-topping hits, Kelly's actions off-stage have resulted in criminal charges. These serious charges led to a 31-year prison sentence. Along with his legal battles, Kelly's financial situation spiraled downward. He accrued substantial debts, most notably owing nearly $2 million to the IRS as of April 2020. Despite his immense wealth at the height of his career, including a reported net worth of $100 million, his financial ruin reflects the consequences of both his personal misconduct and poor management. As he sought release from prison, his mounting debts continued to grow, with multiple creditors coming after him. Today, R. Kelly's story serves as a grim cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power, personal misconduct, and legal entanglements. Once a revered artist, Kelly now faces the stark reality of his actions, serving his time at the FCI Butner medium-security prison complex. His fall from grace is a reminder that talent can't shield one from the consequences of immoral behavior. Born Robert Sylvester Kelly on January 8, 1967, in Chicago, Illinois, Kelly's early life was shaped by adversity. He was born at the Chicago Hospital, now known as the University of Chicago Medical Center, in the Hyde Park neighborhood of the city. His childhood was spent in the Ida B. Wells Homes, a public housing project in Chicago's Bronzeville district, part of the city's Black metropolis. This environment was rife with challenges, from poverty to violence, which would go on to shape his music and personal struggles throughout his career. Kelly grew up in a large family, one that included 5 siblings, 3 of whom were half-siblings. His family structure was complex. He had 2 older sisters, an older brother, a younger brother, and a younger sister. R. Kelly's mother, Joanne, played a crucial role in his life, shaping both his musical talents and his spiritual foundation. A teacher by profession and a devout Baptist from Arkansas, she provided Kelly with a strong sense of faith and an appreciation for music from a young age. Unfortunately, Kelly's father was absent from his life, and his identity remains unknown. When Kelly was 5, his mother remarried Lucis, a man who worked for an airline and helped raise Kelly and his siblings. Kelly's love for music blossomed early on, and he found a home in the church choir at just 8 years old. This experience was pivotal in shaping his future career, as the church and its musical environment became a significant influence on his sound. The soulful melodies and heartfelt lyrics that would later define his career can be traced back to the spiritual grounding he received from his mother and church involvement. R. Kelly's big break in the music industry came when he won $100,000 on the television talent show Big Break. This victory was a game changer, giving him the exposure and financial boost he needed to jumpstart his career. It wasn't long before Kelly signed a deal with Jive Records in 1991, a major step that set the stage for his rise to stardom. In 1992, Kelly's career took another important turn when he teamed up with renowned music producer Barry Hankerson. Through Hankerson, Kelly was introduced to his niece, Aaliyah, and took on the role of producer and songwriter for her debut album. The collaboration was a massive success, with Aaliyah's album going double platinum and firmly establishing her as a rising star in the music industry. The collaboration with Aaliyah highlighted Kelly's talent not only as an artist, but also as a mentor who could help shape and guide new talent. At the same time, he continued to solidify his own reputation as a versatile artist. His work with the group Public Announcement led to the release of the 1993 album Born into the 90s, which further established his influence in the R&B scene. That same year, Kelly dropped his debut solo album, 12 Play, which included the smash hit Bump and Grind, and went on to be certified 6 times platinum. As Kelly's career evolved, he balanced his own artistic journey with his growing success as a producer for other artists. This dual path not only showcased his musical genius, but also his ability to create timeless songs that left a lasting impact on the industry. The height of R. Kelly's solo career came in 1995 with the release of his self-titled album R. Kelly. This landmark album sold over 4 million copies and featured the iconic anthem, I Believe I Can Fly. The song resonated deeply with audiences around the world and earned Kelly 3 Grammy Awards, firmly establishing his legacy in the music industry. On November 26, 1996, Kelly released I Believe I Can Fly, which quickly became an inspirational classic. Originally part of the Space Jam movie soundtrack, the song soared to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the UK charts for 3 weeks. It went on to win 3 Grammy Awards in 1998, further solidifying Kelly's place as a powerhouse in music. In 1996, Kelly also lent his vocals to Free Tonight, a song featured in the film A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. A year later, in 1997, Kelly expanded his horizons and pursued a brief career in professional basketball, signing to play with the Atlantic City Seagulls in the USBL. He wore the number 12 jersey, a tribute to his successful album 12 Play. In 1998, R. Kelly took a major step in his career by founding his own record label, Rockland Records, through a distribution deal with Jimmy Iovine's Interscope Records. The label's first signing was Sparkle, and Kelly produced her debut album. He also collaborated with her on the hit song Be Careful, which helped the album achieve platinum status by November 2000. By the year 2000, Kelly had firmly established himself as an R&B superstar, He won the American Music Award for Favorite Soul R&B Male Artist and earned multiple Grammy Award nominations. One of his standout tracks, When a Woman's Fed Up, was nominated for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. In 2001, Kelly's success continued to grow, winning the Outstanding Achievement Award at the Music of Black Origin Awards. His album TP2.com was ranked number 94 on Billboard's list of the top 200 albums of the decade. That same year, his song The World's Greatest, featured in the film Ali, became a hit, further showcasing his versatility and talent for creating powerful soundtracks. In 2002, R. Kelly's career took an unexpected turn. He performed at the closing ceremony of the Winter Olympics, just 1 week after a sex tape scandal involving him and an underage girl made headlines. Later that year, Kelly faced another setback when a pirated copy of his anticipated album Loveland was leaked. In response, he released Chocolate Factory, which included Loveland as a bonus disc. The lead single, Ignition Remix, became a massive hit, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spending an impressive 42 weeks on the chart. Despite the controversies, Kelly's career remained strong. He performed at high-profile events such as the 2010 FIFA World Cup opening ceremony and the 2011 pre-Grammy Gala in Los Angeles. In March 2011, Billboard named him the #1 R&B artist of the past 25 years. In 2011, following a merger of Jive Barista and J Records, Kelly signed with RCA Records. He continued his Single Ladies tour in 2013, performing at music festivals across North America. By 2015, Kelly released Switch Up featuring Jeremy and Lil Wayne, along with several other singles. His album The Buffet followed in December, debuting at number 16 on the Billboard 200 with first-week sales of 39,000 album-equivalent copies. In 2016, R. Kelly released his only Christmas album, 12 Nights of Christmas, which would become his 14th and final studio album to date. The album, released on October 21st, marked the end of his long and influential career in R&B. However, in December 2022, a controversial album titled I Admit It surfaced on streaming platforms. The album included a 19-minute track of the same name, recorded in 2018. While it was credited to R. Kelly and Sony's Legacy Recordings, it was neither authorized by Kelly nor his team. The album was uploaded by Real Talk Entertainment under a label also called Legacy Recordings. Following its release, there was swift action to remove the album from streaming services, as it had not been properly cleared. This unauthorized release sparked significant repercussions within the music distribution industry. Universal Music Group, which had previously worked with Real Talk Entertainment through Interscope, cut ties with the company after the incident. Personal life. R. Kelly's personal life has been filled with complexity, especially when it comes to his relationships and family dynamics, which have been widely scrutinized over the years. One of the defining moments in his life was the death of his mother in 1993, a loss that deeply affected him. Although Kelly has given different accounts of where he was during her passing, it is clear that her death left a lasting emotional impact on him. His eldest daughter, Joanne, born in 1998, was named after her grandmother and is also known by her stage name, Buku Abby. In 1996, Kelly married Andrea Kelly, a former backup dancer, and together they had 3 children: Joanne, born in 2000, Robert Jr., born in 2002, and another child. Their marriage was, however, far from peaceful. In September 2005, Andrea filed for a restraining order against Kelly after a heated argument, marking the beginning of the unraveling of their relationship. After 13 years of marriage, the couple officially divorced in January 2009. In the years that followed, Andrea publicly accused Kelly of emotional, verbal, and physical mistreatment during their marriage. These personal struggles were thrust into the spotlight with the 2019 documentary Surviving R. Kelly, which brought to public attention the allegations of abuse and misconduct that have followed Kelly for much of his career. The documentary not only highlighted the impact of these behaviors on those closest to him, including his family, but also exposed the wider scope of his legal issues. Kelly's legal troubles, which span over 2 decades, are rooted in multiple allegations of abuse and misconduct. His fall from grace, once a celebrated R&B icon, has been compounded by the legal battles that have dominated his life in recent years. R. Kelly's legal troubles began long before his conviction in 2021 and have been tied to numerous allegations and lawsuits over the years. One of the earliest and most prominent cases involved Tiffany Hawkins, who, beginning in 1991 when she was a teenager, accused Kelly of engaging in inappropriate relationships with her. At the time, Kelly was 24, and Hawkins alleges that he not only pursued her, but also encouraged her to recruit underage friends. These allegations sparked media scrutiny, and the Chicago Sun-Times launched an investigative series on Kelly in 2000, shedding light on his reportedly harmful behavior. Despite these early accusations, Kelly's career continued to thrive through the 1990s and early 2000s. However, the legal challenges began to escalate with several civil lawsuits and criminal trials starting in 2000. The allegations against him ranged from sexual misconduct to accusations of manipulation and exploitation. Yet, it was the release of the 2019 documentary Surviving R. Kelly that became a watershed moment. The documentary revisited his alleged history of abusing minors, with survivors and their families detailing years of mistreatment. The public outcry from the series, combined with the renewed attention to his actions, resulted in RCA Records severing ties with Kelly. The documentary also sparked new investigations by authorities, leading to the accumulation of fresh evidence and renewed legal action. These investigations culminated in Kelly's 2021 conviction. He was found guilty of violating the Mann Act and the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act, charges that revealed a pattern of predatory behavior spanning decades. The following year, Kelly faced further charges for producing explicit material involving minors, leading to a combined prison sentence of 31 years. He is currently serving his sentence at the Federal Correctional Institution in Butner, North Carolina, where he remains incarcerated as of 2024. Alongside the federal abuse cases, Kelly's past also includes several other legal incidents. In August 1997, he was indicted and placed under house arrest in Louisiana following an altercation in which a member of his entourage caused significant facial injuries to a victim. In 1998, he was arrested in Chicago on 3 misdemeanor charges related to disorderly conduct for playing loud music during a sound check. His car was impounded, and he was hit with a daily fine until the charges were dismissed later that year. In recent years, R. Kelly's personal life has continued to draw significant attention, much of it related to his ongoing legal and financial issues. One notable incident occurred on March 6, 2019, when Kelly was taken to Cook County Jail for failing to pay $160,000 in child support to his ex-wife, Andrea. This was just another chapter in his tumultuous personal life, which has been plagued by financial struggles and legal disputes. Kelly was released after 3 days in jail, when an anonymous individual paid the outstanding amount on his behalf, but this event further fueled public scrutiny of his personal and professional circumstances. His legal issues have also extended to conflicts with other figures in the music industry. In 2004, Kelly filed a $75 million lawsuit against his former friend and collaborator, rapper Jay-Z, as well as concert promoters and organizers following the fallout from their Best of Both Worlds tour. Kelly accused the parties involved of breach of contract, claiming that missed performances and fines cost him substantial earnings. Jay-Z, in turn, criticized Kelly's behavior, suggesting that it led to the canceled shows and demands for special treatment. The animosity between the two artists didn't end there. The tension escalated in 2005 when Kelly accused Tyron Ty Ty Smith, a close associate of Jay-Z, of being involved in an incident where pepper spray was used at a concert on October 29, 2004. This marked another point of conflict in their already strained relationship. While Kelly's career boasts numerous musical accolades and achievements, his personal disputes and legal troubles have cast a long shadow over his legacy. His reputation within the entertainment industry, already complicated by the ongoing allegations against him, has been further tainted by these professional conflicts and personal issues. Abandoned mansion. Let's take a step into the past, exploring some of the mansions that were once associated with R. Kelly, beginning with his iconic estate in Chicago. In 1997, R. Kelly made a bold move by purchasing a 4-acre undeveloped lakefront property in Olympia Fields, a suburban area of Chicago. The location was perfect for his grand vision, and he began constructing what would become his luxurious 14,000-square-foot mansion, which he affectionately named the Chocolate Factory. This sprawling estate featured 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, an indoor swimming pool, a private home theater, and even a basketball court, reflecting Kelly's larger-than-life persona and his taste for opulence. By 2009, the property was valued at over $5 million. However, Kelly's time in the mansion was not without controversy. His neighbors began to raise concerns when his traveling buggy was found parked illegally on the street, causing tension in the otherwise quiet neighborhood. Additionally, Kelly faced legal troubles for building a guardhouse on the property without the proper permits and for housing several dogs, which raised questions about local zoning regulations. Despite these challenges, Kelly continued to live in the mansion, which was backed by a hefty nearly $3 million mortgage with J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. But in 2011, the mansion's fate took a turn when foreclosure proceedings were initiated. Kelly had reportedly failed to make mortgage payments for about a year, prompting the bank to take action. By March 2013, the property was up for auction, where J.P. Morgan Chase successfully bid $950,000, far less than its market value. The mansion was eventually sold for even less, at $587,000 in November 2013, marking a dramatic fall from its once prized status. In the years following, the estate changed hands, and in January 2024, it was listed for sale again, now known as the Isley Estate. The property was purchased by renowned musician Rudolph Isley, a member of the legendary Isley Brothers, who passed away in October 2023. His wife decided to put the property on the market for more than $3 million, a price that reflects its continued significance in the world of music. This storied mansion, once a symbol of R. Kelly's success, remains a landmark in Chicago's musical history and continues to generate interest due to its connection to both R. Kelly and the Isley family. Abandoned house in Atlanta. The mansion that once belonged to R. Kelly in Atlanta was once regarded as one of the most extravagant properties of its time, a symbol of wealth and success. Today, however, the estate stands as a shadow of its former self, abandoned and left to decay. Photographs of the property reveal its current state, a haunting reflection of its past opulence, with nature and time gradually eroding its grandeur. Once filled with life and elegance, the lower-level living and dining areas now appear faded and worn. The plaster walls, once smooth and pristine, are now peeling, exposing the timber frame beneath. While the signs of neglect are clear, the grand proportions of the mansion remain intact. The airy double-height ceilings, once a striking feature, still evoke a sense of the home's original splendor. Heritage sliding windows, though weathered, hint at the high-quality craftsmanship that defined the residence. On the upper floor, the remnants of the mansion's former luxury are evident in the 6 spacious bedrooms, servants' quarters, and an expansive apartment. Though the furnishings are worn, they serve as a window into the estate's illustrious past. In one of the bedrooms, a wooden bed frame with intricate carvings stands as a testament to the craftsmanship of a bygone era. Nearby, a matching wardrobe, though now showing signs of age, mirrors the attention to detail and luxury that characterized the estate's early days. Despite its current state of abandonment, the mansion still exudes traces of the lavish lifestyle that once filled its rooms. The faded elegance, the rich materials, and the sheer scale of the estate all serve as reminders of the wealth and prestige it once symbolized. Today, however, the mansion serves as a somber reminder of the impermanence of even the most grandiose homes. Abandoned house in Illinois. R. Kelly's real estate holdings extended beyond his infamous mansion in Atlanta, encompassing a distinctive wooden house in Illinois that once epitomized a blend of comfort and luxury. Spanning an impressive 986 square meters, this property had been designed to provide both relaxation and functionality, but it now stands abandoned for reasons that remain shrouded in mystery. The house, once a symbol of the artist's opulent lifestyle, offers a glimpse into its former grandeur despite its current neglected state. The home features 3 well-appointed bedrooms and 1 bathroom, with high ceilings and expansive rooms that created an open, airy ambiance throughout. The layout was ideal for both everyday living and entertaining, with spaces designed to maximize comfort and ease. Upstairs, the property includes 2 additional bedrooms and an attic that had been converted into finished living areas, giving the home added flexibility. These spaces could have served as guest rooms, offices, or recreational areas, additional features that made the home feel expansive and adaptable. Modern conveniences were incorporated into the design, including PEC plumbing and a fuse box, ensuring the home's functionality matched its luxury. A dedicated laundry room offered additional practicality, while a door led to the spacious courtyard outside. Beyond the interior, the property boasted a refreshing swimming pool, a focal point for outdoor gatherings and leisurely afternoons. The pool area was an ideal space for both relaxation and entertainment, providing an oasis of calm and privacy. The home's location contributed to its appeal, offering seclusion and tranquility, which made it an attractive retreat from the demands of public life. The surrounding grounds ensured that the property felt like a private sanctuary, offering the perfect backdrop for creating cherished memories. The second floor, with its 4 additional bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, added further luxury to the estate. Among these was a lavish master suite, complete with soaring ceilings, ample space, and a private ensuite bathroom. Despite the estate's previous allure, time has not been kind. The house now stands abandoned, its once thriving spaces now quiet and forlorn. Abandoned cars. In what can only be described as a tragic testament to the unraveling of a once opulent lifestyle, the cars once housed in R. Kelly's luxurious garage now sit abandoned, repossessed, and relegated to a state of neglect. These vehicles, once the pinnacle of automotive excellence, now serve as a haunting reminder of the lavish life that was once within the grasp of the controversial musician. Among the lost treasures, the first car that commands attention is a sapphire blue Bentley Continental, a symbol of British automotive mastery. Its sleek, stunning exterior in deep blue gleams beneath layers of dust and disrepair, but its true splendor lies beneath the surface. Equipped with 19-inch alloy wheels, the Bentley's powerful 4-liter V8 engine generates 572 horsepower and 55 newton-meters of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, this vehicle was once capable of delivering a driving experience that blended luxury with raw power. However, now it sits forgotten, a forgotten monument to a time of excess. Next in the lineup of abandoned automotive treasures is the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. This stunning SUV, once a flagship of luxury and performance, is a testament to engineering brilliance. The 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine churns out an impressive 550 horsepower and 730 newton-meters of torque, offering a dynamic yet smooth ride befitting the stature of its former owner. Inside, the vehicle's luxury is unparalleled, featuring 2 reclining seats with ventilation, a 12 massage option, and a 14-inch screen to cater to every comfort. The 13-speaker Burmester sound system once ensured the perfect soundtrack to every journey, while the vehicle's commanding presence on the road made it a symbol of wealth. Valued at over $170,000, this vehicle's fate now mirrors the disintegration of its owner's empire. However, the crowning jewel of this abandoned collection is the Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, a British saloon that embodies the height of sophistication. The Phantom's sleek design and unparalleled craftsmanship stand as a timeless symbol of high society living. Beneath its elegant exterior is a twin-turbo V12 engine that produces 563 horsepower and 660 newton-meters of torque, offering effortless power and grace. The 8-speed automatic transmission allows for a smooth and refined driving experience, while the car's exterior remains an epitome of luxury. Priced at $340,000, the Phantom Drophead Coupe represented the ultimate in automotive opulence. Though it now sits idle, a once glorious symbol of success and excess, left to decay in obscurity. Once stored in a garage that spoke to R. Kelly's lavish lifestyle, these cars now serve as a powerful, albeit tragic, reminder of his fall from grace. They reflect not just the luxurious taste and attention to detail Kelly once enjoyed, but also the swift and harsh reality of the impermanence of fame and fortune. The abandonment of these vehicles is a somber echo of the fleeting nature of wealth, a stark contrast to the luxury they once represented. The garage, once filled with the hum of high-end engines and polished chrome, now stands silent, with the cars themselves serving as monuments to a past that is now lost. Philanthropy. Despite the controversies surrounding his personal life, Kelly has also shown a more charitable side, contributing to various causes over the years. His philanthropic efforts include a significant donation of approximately $2 million to charities, illustrating that beyond the challenges tied to his public persona, he has sought to make a positive impact in other areas. Additionally, Kelly used his music to help others during times of tragedy. In the aftermath of the tragic shooting at Virginia Tech in April 2007, Kelly released the emotionally charged song Rise Up, with the net proceeds from the track going to the families of the victims. This act of compassion demonstrated his ability to use his platform and his art to support and uplift those in need, providing a counterpoint to the darker aspects of his public life. Throughout his career, R. Kelly has sought to leverage his musical talents and fame for humanitarian causes, using his platform to support both global and local efforts. In 2010, during a period marked by worldwide grief, he composed the song Sign of a Victory for the FIFA World Cup. This anthem not only became an iconic part of the tournament, but also served a greater purpose, as the proceeds were directed towards charitable organizations in Africa. This gesture reflected Kelly's desire to contribute to global causes and address challenges facing the African continent. Kelly's philanthropic efforts have also been felt closer to home. On April 6, 2011, he performed at a charity event in his hometown of Chicago, where he donated to CLA's House, an organization dedicated to providing job training, housing, health care, and educational opportunities to underserved neighborhoods. His support of CLA's House highlighted his commitment to addressing social issues within his own community, aiming to make a positive difference at the grassroots level. In 2016, during the Flint water crisis, Kelly took action again, this time responding to the urgent public health crisis in Michigan. He donated a significant amount of water to the community of Flint, whose residents were facing a dire lack of access to clean water. This donation reflected Kelly's willingness to respond to immediate needs in times of crisis, showing that his humanitarian efforts extended beyond music to providing tangible assistance to those in distress. Additionally, R. Kelly has supported major cultural organizations, such as the Grammy Foundation, which works to advance the understanding and appreciation of recorded music's impact on American culture. The Foundation's programs focus on issues like the importance of arts education and the preservation of cultural heritage, areas that align with Kelly's own passion for the power of music to inspire and educate. Despite the personal and professional controversies that have often overshadowed his career, R. Kelly's philanthropic activities illustrate his desire to contribute to the well-being of others. His support for both local and global causes shows a commitment to using his wealth and influence for the greater good, whether through direct donations, performances, or advocating for change. What do you think about all this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story intriguing, make sure to like and subscribe to support us. See you in the next video. Goodbye.